College Conference Basketball Tournament in 1921. Mississippi State, 8th-ranked Kentucky, renew acquaintances.
Gave up 25 offensive rebounds. They've got to tighten up that end of the floor.
They scored 92 and lost. At its essence, this is elite offense against elite defense, and offense wins on the first.
Tough on the ball. They are hard in the gaps. Physical, forceful drive by Reeves.
Tolu Smith is a great driver for a big man, and he picks up an assist in the first play to Shaquille, best bench players in the country, and Josh Hubbard. Only the third time this starting five has been on the floor for State. Nobody picks up Jeffries. Kentucky a little out of sorts on this possession. Here's Edwards to Reeves. Kentucky was early. Ooh, little slow pass from Edwards. Here's Bradshaw for three. And a foul. Percentage defense as well, which will certainly come into play against Kentucky shooters. Here's Wagner with a hand in his face. Big time three for DJ Wagner. Reeves. Good transition defense by State. And now Wagner with the floater. And the rebound. 6. And a game that came down to the wire.
Well, to your point, the guys in maroon very good in transition defense, building the wall early in this one.
It took a
defense, but man, they put pressure on you with those shooters on the perimeter, almost begging you to come out of that paint too early.
Jeffries, beautiful pass. Matthews couldn't find the flush through the Commonwealth, huh? A little dicey this week and more bad weather coming. Push ahead to Reeves. Good crossover. And then he's the 5th winningest coach in active college basketball by win percentage. John Calipari, the Hall of Famer, is number 4. Mitchell off the feed from Shepard. Josh Hubbard, the freshman, gives him 15 a game.
Tommy's a small kid, 5'11", but he squeezes off 8 3-point shots per game.
Well, he is not shy, is he? Shot clock at 5. Smith had it stripped away. 3-on-2 for the Cats. Here's Shepard. And a skip pass to Reeves for 3. What a look by Shepard.
Yeah, what a
thing Kentucky run. And then Shepard with the steal, snuck up on Tolu Smith. Reeves, 13-0 Kentucky run.
Gamble of pressing Mississippi State as that kid getting loose in transition for threes.
Good swing. And a 3 from the other side from Sean Jones. Here's Hubbard. And a good ball movement. Jones again.
Yeah.
Got it.
Tom, it all started though with the
Dillingham to Mitchell. What an elite passer Mitchell is. Had a layup, kicked it out for a 3. Got it.
Pretty good decision.
NBA and make a lot of money for years and years. Trey Mitchell might be the most important player on the floor for this Cats team.
He is their glue.
Hubbard from the corner.
So fast for a small guard. If you have it, man, you can get some good looks.
26 in the country, 4th in major conference basketball. He takes 33% of the shots when he's on the floor.
He's re-energized John Calipari. He knows he's got a squad that can make major noise in March.
Dillingham off the window to get up more shots. That's not a request he needs to make to Rob Dillingham.
No, it is not.
Here's Hubbard. Don't have to tell this kid twice either.
Yeah.
We know we're going to give teams 10 more possessions than they normally have. Challenge is to be more efficient. Wagner with the step through. What a play.
I'm not sure there's a...
State just 5 for 14 to start this game. Here's Jimmy Bell. Size advantage on Bradshaw. And he just simply backed him. Ooh. Offensive board. Oh, they lost it. Cats with a chance to push. Dillingham to Edwards. Mississippi State career last year, 11-0.
Now they come with double on Bell. They have to. Good job by Edwards to recognize it. 3 minutes to go and shoot you right back into the game. What I like about this Kentucky team, those guards, man, multiple guys shoot it with conviction.
Time rebound by Hubbard.
Mississippi State switching 1 through 4, making sure Tolu Smith, though, doesn't get involved in the switch. He just wore Kentucky out, man, running rim. He is a warrior, but man, he's one of the sweetest kids in this league. Just a joy to visit with at all times. Loves the game like a guard. Can't allow that.
Great. Matthews hesitated. Smith, a lot of eyes on him, including Mitchell lurking. Onienso with the block.
Life on the road in this league this year is as good as it's ever been. And Auburn right now just punking people by 19 points a game is their average margin of
block here on a 9-point lead, 7.5 to play in a half.
State continuing to switch 1 through 4, keeping Tolu Smith attached.
Dillingham. And now Wagner with the drop.
Man, he is so good.
Great D by Wagner, who's really struggled man-to-man defense over the course of the season. Last in opponent's
first year, they just don't understand the importance of guarding that ball. They open up their hips way too much. Wow, those straight line drives.
More with the drive from the base.
Mississippi State, you got to keep putting pressure on them to guard that ball. Really well done.
Reeves turns the corner. Mitchell, midi. Second. Wagner in transition. Back to Shepard. Cashes that one in for the Cats. Another danger zone for State. Matthews hustling, and Yenso pulls it down.
The NCAA in Indianapolis, free Big Z. That speaks to what Big Blue Nation is.
I don't know that the folks in Indy are going to be influenced by that.
No.
Here's Reeves. He got hit from behind ago. But if that answer is no, what'd you accomplish?
If it truly is about the stipends he received in international ball, then we have a Dalton Connect with 39 last night on Rocky Top, and 2 hours later, Wade Taylor goes into Bud Walton Arena for 41 in a loss.
That was an amazing finish in conference play.
Tom, that was a deflated team on Saturday night after their loss at Florida, and for Muss to get his team right and take down A&M, that's what Bradshaw can do, man. You can't do a good shooter in that short roll from 15.
So Muss got a little bit of a tune-up?
They did. Got some air in the tires, got some hope.
3 ball goes. That was an arrow. Whoa. Dillingham feeds Bradshaw to pick and roll.
Pretty good.
Lost control on his way in. Kentucky +4 on the glass. Reeves with the euro. Cats might get to half 100 here the first 20. Jones with the steal. Here's Tolu. Easy deuce.
Explosion.
He may have broken a camera on the baseline. Here's the feed to Tolu Smith. Leans in for the bucket. That's only his third field goal of the game. Into Tolu, and he gets fouled by Bradshaw.
Well, Bradshaw, those are your 6 that are getting it done on both ends of the floor at a pretty good rate.
One of the reasons Auburn's riding a 9-game win streak as they go into the West End tonight to take on Vandy. And a takeaway for the Bulldogs. Numbers, they push, and Tolu Smith there to clean it up.
He just out. So far they have been.
It's ripped by Davis, 3-on-2 for Mississippi State. They shuffle it to Smith, and he has taken over in the second half. Mississippi State, Davis leading the charge. He'll pull it out.
I think Cal will wish he would have taken that timeout as that ball was coming up, because now look at it, 49-43. He took it personal when someone wins the title other than her. Her squad right now, their average margin of victory for South Carolina, right at 40 points. 40 points for Kentucky.
Don Calipari, 17-1 all-time against Mississippi State. Here's on Yenso, off the assist from Shepard. His mid-range, he's really struggling with a shot tonight. 1 for 8 in his first trip to Rupp Arena. Here's Reeves, baseline floor.
Hubbard is
late getting into its offense. Mitchell with 10. Great defense by Matthews. And then he fouled him, and Mitchell making.
From Valley Parking Cars, a substitute teacher, and he's the director of a men's dorm on campus.
Well, Matthews,
I think that was
nearly
going
thrown in. Yeah.
Can't get one to go as a shooter. He gets one to drop as a passer.
Mitchell draws another foul. Here's Hubbard behind Bell. And an offensive putback by Cameron Matthews.
That's to Tennessee this year. How many kids?
Reeves able to corral a bad pass, gets it back to Yenso. Yenso with 2 seconds left. Dillingham tracks down the rebound. Mississippi State had made this thing really interesting, cut the lead down, but now the Cats have made 5 in a row.
See that step by a defense as well as any guard in this league at his size.
And an answer from D. It's Lorraine. UT Martin, and then two different junior colleges, Copiah Lincoln and Howard College. Big fella inside, nice touch for Jimmy Bell. Dillingham into the big fella. Shepard open on the wing. Got it.
I think the entire time zoom action, the big dribbles towards those guards, and they have multiple actions they can go off of it.
Bell, a big body screener, Fort from the corner. And Shepard, here's Bradshaw. State got their hands on it. Bell on the floor for it. Jones with the lob.
John Jones went off the charts with his energy. Big time country music fan is Sean Jones.
No jelly roll. Here's Dillingham.
Yeah, he's got it.
Contested two. That's a tough shot. Tolu Smith finds the rebound, and it turns into a
too good, too big to not be a 9 or 10 rebound guy.
Lob. Finished by Bradshaw.
Anytime you go zone against Kentucky
tonight. Kermit was relieved of his duties in Oxford. Mississippi State pounced on the opportunity to get the all-time leading scorer in state history. Follow jam. Kemp. Finds Shepard, who finds Bradshaw.
He is
here last weekend in February for an afternoon contest. Two of the top scoring teams in all of college basketball. Tolu Smith, deep money.
Yes, Smith with 17 points, and just watch what he did on that last possession underneath the basket. Just dislodges Mitchell. Then the quick, forceful, no hesitation, and that's what work off that high butt screen, and he just goes to work inside one-on-one.
Here's Fort. Wow, big shot. Fort. Ball poked away, but Kentucky finds it. Here's Mitchell for three. Can he not do it?
Tom, has Kentucky not gotten it?
Off of a loss in overtime to Texas A&M. Trying to erase that memory. And his staff said, listen, these guys came back in there.
Yeah. The assistant from Mississippi State, one of the beloved all-time guys here at Kentucky as a player. Ooh, man, that shoulder speed and whip. No, but he does call once a year, he told me, and makes sure that Rupp knows that piece of the floor is mine.
So somewhere in the bowels of this building.
Yeah. Well, Kentucky once again, they come in averaging 91, and look what they got against one of the better defensive teams in the teams. And that's when your weakness gets exposed. You get knocked out in March by what your weakness was all regular season long. Kentucky's got to continue to grow defensively.
Wow, Kentucky draws Georgia, and for John Calipari, his 400th win as the head coach of the Kentucky Wild.
Cal's got his swagger back, his team's got his swagger back. Big Blue Nation feels good right now. 3-1 in SEC.
The Bluegrass to